Okay. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to a lesson on polygons. This is the sheet that we will be reusing today. Hope you can get a screenshot of this. Okay. Whoops. Whoopsie. So these are some of the questions we'll be looking at today. Okay, let's just make sure we are focused on the right part of the page. Right, that's better. Right. Okay, first of all, I'd like to go through some of the technical terms and when you're looking at polygons and internal external angles. Okay, my name is Mr. Imran Iqbal from Imran Iqbal One-to-One Tutor, the home of mathematics. When you look at polygons, we look at the word regular. And regular is when all the lengths are equal in the shape and all internal angles are equal. So let's look at our first formula for today. The sum of all internal angles is equal to the number of sides minus 2 times by 180. So let's write down here what n. So n is the number of sides. Okay, today the lucky student who's having his lesson recorded is Mr. Hassan. Okay, right, let's have a look. So we have one formula here. Let's box that formula. Okay, Leila, you're doing your work. Right. Okay. Okay, sum of all internal angles is n minus 2 times by 180. Okay, now once we know all the internal angles, we can work out one internal angle. So one internal angle can actually be done in two different ways. Okay, we can either use the original formula n minus 2 times by 180 divided by the number of sides. That'll give one internal angle, or to work out an internal angle, another way we can do it is equal to 180 degrees minus the external angle. Okay, now how do we work out an external angle? So one external angle is equal to 360 degrees divided by n. Okay. Right, so here's some of our formulas that we've got now. So far we've gone from one formula to two, from 2 to 3, from 3 to 4. Okay, let's have a look how we actually use these formulas. Alright, is there any other formulas we need to use at the moment? I don't think so. Right, let's move on to the next page and let's have a look at a question, one involving a regular polygon and one involving an irregular polygon. So we are given, as in this question, okay, we are given, say for example we're going to do a octagon. We have to work out all the internal angles, one internal angle, we've got to work out the size of one external angle and the sum of all external angles. Yes, that was the thing that we need to mention. Okay. Alright. So the sum sum of all the external angles is equal to always equal to 360 degrees. So that's another fact that we need to learn. Okay, let's move on to the actual questions themselves. Okay, here we go. Right, so we've been given the question. We have to work out the internal angles of an octagon, all of them. One of them, one external angle, and all the external angles. So we try to do a little sketch over here. So don't forget, it's just a sketch, it's not drawn to scale or properly. So here is my octagon. I'm looking for my black pen. Does anybody need my black pen? Okay, here we go. So we have n is equal to 8 for the octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first shape is an octagon. An octagon has 8 sides. So let's start with the formula for the first formula that we have over here. So we start with the sum of all internal angles, that means all the inside angles added together. Leila, you okay with the work? Okay? Finish? Ooh. Sum of all internal angles is equal to n minus 2 times by 180 degrees. So what's n, Hassan?
8.
So n is the number of sides, which is 8. So we put in where n is 8. 8 minus 2 times by 100. Okay, so we have 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2, that will give you 6. We got 6 times by 180. Now, 6 times by 100 is 600. 6 times by 80 is 480. So we got 600 plus 480. That will give us an answer of 1080 degrees. Okay. So 1080 degrees is the sum of all the inside angles. So this angle here, at this one, 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 that one and that one. All of those will add up to 1080. So we need to now work out what one of them is. So what is one internal angle? So one internal angle is equal to 1080, which is all of them, divided by 8. Okay. So Hassan's going to work that out for me. Okay. Hassan is going to work that out for me. 1080 divided by 8. And that is 135 degrees. Is one in... Sorry, that should be one external angle there. External. So one external angle is 135 degrees. Okay, so we worked out all the internal angles, we worked out one external angle, and now the sum. Okay, what is the sum? We want to work out sum of all. Sum of all external angles. Well, that's just a standard number, that's just 360 each time. So we should have now all the external angles add up to 360. One of the hang on a second, I'm just getting myself in a bit of a muddle here. We were right the first time. It was internal angle. Okay, pardon me, excuse me for that. Okay, that is still internal angle. Okay, let's wait for that to dry. So far we have got ourselves how many answers? 3 answers. Internal angle. One, two, three. Sum of internal angles. one internal angle. Okay. Okay, so all the inside angles of an octagon added to 1080. So to work out one of them, you have to do 1080 divided by 8 because it's a regular shape in the question. Okay, so that works out to be 135 degrees. Sum of all the external angles is 360. Now one external angle. So one external angle can also be worked out by doing 180 degrees minus the inside angle. Which is 180 degrees minus 135 degrees, which will give us an answer of 45 degrees. Or we can do 360 divided by the number of sides. So 360 divided by 8 will also give us
45.
So two different ways of doing it. Okay. Okay folks, apologies again for, I think we just got some of the labeling confused here earlier. Okay. Right. That's all done, sorted out now. Okay, and there's the actual angle using two different techniques. Okay, that one's done. Okay, now that's how we do the regular shapes. Now for the irregular shapes, we're looking for an octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So we have here an octagon shape here. Okay, this question, I'm just going to copy out the angles. Now we know that all these angles inside should add up to a total of 1080. Okay, so whether it's irregular or regular, this should give you the same total. Okay, let's get to the page. Right, let's have a look. So we have an octagon. Now this octagon is, what's the word? Irregular. Okay, so that's right. So here's our octagon over here. I'm going to start off from this corner over here. I'll let Hassan read out the angle starting from the 90. So we say 90, add
160,
add
145,
add
120,
add
145,
add
160,
add
140.
Okay, add, and you do the 90 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and plus the missing angle is called I. And the total of all that should be 1080. We just worked that earlier. 1080. So Hassan, can you please add up all these angles for me, please? Tell me what they are. Quickly, add them up. So 90 plus 160 plus 145. Come on, Hassan, do some magic. Sorry, don't do magic. Magic is wrong. Work it out quickly. Okay, so Hassan has got a total of 960 plus I is equal to 1080. So Hassan, how do we solve this kind of equation? What do we do? So it's like algebra. If you look at the first, we've got to make I the subject. Opposite of adding 960 is taking away 960. So Mr. Hassan, what's 1080 minus 960?
It's 120.
120 degrees, and we are done in that question. So that's that question here sorted. Okay, that's the end of this video. I'm going to give Hassan some of these other questions to do This sheet has already been captured in the beginning part of the video. If you want to go back to that part of the video, pause it, print screen it, print it out and do the questions. Okay, join us back in the next part of the lesson.